Hello everyone, welcome to JavaScript Concepts and Techniques. In this video, we will be learning about generators. So, what are generators? So, as you may know, regular functions return only single value or nothing, but generators can return or yield multiple values one after another on demand. They work great with iterables, allowing to create data streams with ease. So, let us look how do we create a generator function. To create a generator function, you type in gen function and you type asterisk and then you write the function name. I will name it to generate a function just for example. Then, since a generator function can yield multiple values, you type in yield and you can say 1. Then you can yield one more value, 2, and finally suppose return 3. Now whenever we call this generator function, it won't return a value, but it would return a generator object. So let's have a look how it returns. Let's have a variable here and call the generator function method. Now if we console log g function, as you can see here, it returns a generator object. Now to get the value of the first yield, you need to call next function on gfunc variable. Now if you store the value, console.log 1. Here you can see the first value is returned. So return whenever generator.next is called, it returns a object. In the object we have value, which is the yielded value, whichever is yielded first, and then we have a done flag. Done flag is false until the whole function is executed, till we have a return value. Like for instance, we can call again g next function, and here you can see done is still false, the value is returned is 2. Let's call it again, and here the last attempt it says true because there is a return method here. So once the return method is called, that means the function is executed and the done flag done is set to true. As you can see here, let's have some bit of code here. Yield 1 is executed. Just to check what is the program flow, let's call jfunc1 only 1. We have modified the code here and put console log after yield 1, and we have called this method. As you can see, the console was not printed here. The console log yield 1 is executed because the program flow stops at the first yield here when you call next once. Now when you call next the second time, the next flow will start from this line onwards, and it will wait till the yield 2 is given out by this program. So if we see this, now you can see the yield 1 is executed as printed. So the code flow started after yield 1 for the next, which is called second time. So generator functions behave differently from regular ones. When such function is called, it doesn't run the code, it just returns the special object called generator object to manage the execution. And whenever we get a return statement, the done flag is set to false. So this is how we call the generator function and how it gets executed line by line. About the function syntax, you can either write it function asterisk space generate function, or you can do this. You can have function and space then asterisk. It's the same thing to route the same way. Let's check what do we have next. The generator functions are iterables. That means you can iterate through the just like you for in or for of loop the any array, you can also loop the its generator function. So let's have a look how we can do that. Till here we have jfunc variable. We can have for value of, and we can say just console log the value. Let's see what the value is. Since here we have yielded only two values, the yield values are console logged over here, and we are doing for of loop on this generator function iterable, and we are getting the values as 1. Then this you can remove. If we have more yields over here, it will print them out too. You can see here 1 2 3. A very good example to use this generator function, because the very good practical example would be, uh, I personally feel that if we have a quiz flow, like we have a quiz app and we have some questions for that. Okay, let's have question and let's give some options. Let's have one more question. Okay, so if we have these questions, we can easily yield the questions. Like for instance, this could be generator function with generator, and we yield the questions one by one. You can say with 0 then 1. We call this function here. As you can see, if we have an application, okay, and we display the first question to the user, if the user answers the first questions correctly, we can call generator.next. Let's say question 1. We have the first question in value. This question could be displayed to the end user with the 3 options, and whenever the answer is correct and we have the next button, on the next button we could call this function again, The next question will be displayed to the end user. So this is a very good example of how we can run our quiz application using this flow. So this is one good example I could come up with. If you have more questions, suggestions, please do mention them in the comment section. If this video was helpful, please leave a like and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for daily videos. Thank you.